What a wonderful place in Japan in the year 1963. In the Yashica manufacturing facility, you would watch the engineers design and build a 100% battery-free, fully mechanical rangefinder camera with a gorgeous Yashica lens. Let's go. Hello everyone, Carmine from New York here. This is photo class number 476. We're getting very close to our 500th episode. First things first, comment below if you have ever used the Yashica Minister III fully mechanical camera. Comment below if you've ever used any kind of rangefinder film camera, or let me know your favorite film. All right. Guys, this is it. This is the Yashica rangefinder film camera, the Yashica Minister III. Now you have to say, why Minister III? Well, there were other models. There was the plain Minister in 1960. The Minister M. This one, the Minister III in 1963. The Minister D and the Minister 700. This is a wonderful camera, fully mechanical. You do not ever need a battery. Throughout this whole video, you're going to see the photographs I took with the Yashica Minister III camera. I used Fomapan film, 100 ISO, and I developed it in my darkroom in Rodinol. Okay, a few facts. It's all metal construction. Every piece of this is metal. No plastic in the 1963 Yashica rangefinders. All right. The lens, very important. This is the best part of the camera. It takes incredibly sharp photographs. Now, the lens. The lens is the 35mm Yashica DX lens. I did a little research about what the DX stands for, and I've come to the conclusion that it means multi-coated. Okay, it's a 45mm f2.8 lens. It's fixed. You can't interchange the lenses. You can add filters on the front. Okay, now this is very important, what we're going to get into next. Around the front of the lens, you're going to see these plastic dots, okay? Behind that is a selenium light meter. It's a chemical, selenium makes a chemical electric reaction when it hits light, and it changes the value of the light meter. All right, so there is a light meter, right? This is the light meter. This shows you your EV. This camera is made in 1960. It's decades old, the selenium cell, okay? I don't trust it. For all these photographs, I did not use the built-in light meter, because you don't know how it was stored. If it was stored on a shelf and it got hit with light day after day since 1960, it degrades the selenium cell. I use the TT Artisan light meter, okay? It's a great light meter. It's small. It's under $100. This is not a sponsor. I bought it. This is the light meter, okay? The way I used it for all these photographs, it just slips on top, okay? You just turn the aperture or shutter speed dial after setting the ISO, and when it goes green, when the light turns green, you've got the perfect exposure. So if you are like me and you like shooting on f8, you would just set the aperture dial to f8, and then you turn the shutter speed until you get the green light. Okay? So that's the TT Artisan Roman numeral 2 light meter under $100, not a sponsor. Okay. The way you set your shutter speed is very straightforward, okay? There is a shutter speed dial. I'll show you a photograph close-up of it. Right? But the aperture, okay, is in a little window right here. It's in a little window, and the way it moves is when you move the EV dial, okay? You would get the EV number here, and it would go on the front, but ignore the EV numbers, okay? Just turn it until you get the f-stop you want. So I just turn it like an aperture ring, turn it to f8. Right? Turn my shutter speed to what I want. Then you probably have to readjust, okay, because it moves, but it's no issue. So you can shoot at your whatever f-stop you want and whatever shutter speed you want. The minimum focus distance, it's not that close. It's 2.6 feet to infinity. Now, here's what's interesting. The f-stops are in a window on the side. The shutter speeds, right, line up with a red arrow, but your feet, right, the lens focus is on the side. There's a red dot. Use that red dot as the correct focusing point. All right. Now, you'll see on here, right, this added rubber thumb or finger focusing knob. Okay, I added that. I'll put a picture up here where I get them. They're just peel and stick, right? They peel and stick onto your focusing ring. You can put it on any lens, but I find it very helpful when I'm looking through the viewfinder. I'll put a picture here of what it looks like through the viewfinder. And when you're focusing, it's so much easier to just use one finger instead of using the whole focusing lens ring. Okay. Now on top, right, you have, this is the film advance. This is the shutter button. I just added this little button because it's a lot more comfortable, right? This is the light meter that we're not going to use, right? Cold shoe rewind knob here. Okay. On the back, it has simple one viewfinder. This little plug here, don't touch it. It's to adjust your rangefinder. Okay. If you're not familiar with how to do it, either find a video online that'll teach you how to do it or send it away for a CLA, clean, lubricate, and adjust. Now the camera opens up differently than most other cameras. There's a button here you have to push and slide along. Then the back opens, and it's straightforward here, right? Film, drag it across, put it in the film take-up spool here, Pressure plate locks up. Good to go. Okay. Now, this camera has given me years of great photographs with film. In fact, if you look here, the label Minister III fell off on one of my trips, so I just recreated it on the computer and glued it on right here. So now, little drum roll, how much do these sell for? Well, they sell online on eBay or any other online used camera dealer, $35. $35. Don't forget, it's camera and lens. All right, it's just not the body. Then you have to buy more lenses. Lens with the body, $35. And one last thing, this camera has a maximum shutter speed of 1/500th of a second, all the way down to B for bold. Now, very important, we're going to look at all the photographs taken by me recently with this camera. I went to Sandy Hook, New Jersey. It's a federal park open to the public here in New Jersey, USA. Let's look at all the photographs right now.